So today, I want to talk to those people who are looking for a new YouTube studio light. LED lights. Look no further. We're going to talk about something you might be interested in, which is the Godox ML60 bicolor light. Great light. Keep watching. It's an interesting one. This light has been the only light I've been using indoors in the last year. I'm actually using right now a Godox ML60, not the bicolor, but the 60, which I reviewed previously. And if you're interested, you will find the video somewhere here on screen or down in the description tab. But today we're going to check out the bicolor one. I have used this light for, of course, my YouTube videos. As you can see right now, I use it mainly indoors. I used it also for professional videos, for interviews, always in controlled environments, again, where I can control the blinds, the light coming from the outside. Product photography or videography, I also used it for professional headshots, for performers, even for myself. And you can check some photos here. So if you have a couple of these lights and you need some headshots, even for your LinkedIn account or whatever, they just do the job. That's what you need. It's a powerful light, not as powerful to be used outdoors, in my opinion, but they're very useful and portable. Now, let's start by saying what the Godox ML60 series is actually. It's the smallest series of the Godox LED lights. As I mentioned, they have the Godox ML60, this is the Bi, but they also have the ML30, which are great, even smaller, and you will find the daylight version and the bicolor version. And again, I reviewed them, go and check them out. So it's a great kit. If you put them together, you might get maybe one ML60 and two 30s, and you have something portable. You have a 3 lights set up that can be carried with you at any time, anywhere. The ML60Bi is 60 watts LED light. It reproduces daylight temperature from 2800 Kelvin degrees up to 6500 Kelvin degrees. Do you want to see what that means? Okay, cover your eyes. Well, this is how powerful the light is, but we'll talk about this and we're gonna test it out together. First of all, this is white light now, 100%. If I go down with the temperature, you see it gets yellow. This is 2800 Kelvin degrees right now. Let's go up to 65, just to show you the difference. That's 6500. You can really see the difference in the color, right? And look how powerful it is. It's the wall over there, it's overexposed right now, even without the reflector. Again, we talk about all this stuff. The price, the kit I got is 268 British pound on Amazon, link in the description tab. And we're gonna unbox my kit and show you what's in there. With my kit comes this lovely padded case, so nice and compact, everything will fit in here. Inside this we'll have, of course, the ML60Bi. This is exactly the same case for the ML60 daylight as well. So if you get the package, if you get the 2 lights together, they will come exactly in the same package. Then you will get the handle to which you can attach your light with the 1/4 inch screw thread here. This is just the mount for the stand. It will come a battery pack, and unfortunately I had to purchase the batteries separately, but you can find like a full kit with the batteries on Amazon as well. And then you stick your batteries in there. You will find a reflector for the light, the power cable, and 2 shorter cables to connect your light to the battery pack. By the way, all the images you are seeing right now are taken of the ML60, but represent exactly the ML60Bi as well, because they are identical in terms of body and features. With my bundle also I bought the softbox. This is the ADS60S. It's a tiny softbox with dual layers of diffusion and also a honeycomb grid. It's great, again, very light and portable. And also you want to get maybe the remote controller that comes separately as well. Through these you can control groups of lights, and through different channels. We're gonna talk about it later on. By the way, this is the Godox RCA6. Just keep in mind the model. Dimensions and weight of this lovely light. It measures 14.5 centimeters by 8.8 by 8.8. As you can see, it's has a round shape, so it measures exactly the same in terms of width and height. The weight is 770 grams, light only. Talking about the mount at the front of the light, this is a mini Bowens. It's a special Godox mount, so it will not fit all your bigger soft boxes and diffusers unless you get an adapter. And you can get an adapter which is again quite cheap, and through the adapter you can use all the diffusers you already have, so no problems in that. And also the adapter is the one for the flashlights, so you can use your photography equipment with your continuous light equipment as well, all in one go, which is great. You see, this is a tiny Bowens mount. I love them. Look how compact they are. They're so cool. Shall we talk about the build now? It's all metal. I was impressed actually when I opened the case. There's a lot of honeycomb holes here for the air conditioning, and also there's an internal fan, and we're gonna test the fan noise in a bit. But yeah, it feels solid, it feels strong. I love the design as well. Even the handle is great with this knob. Actually, it's quite strong. So if you place the standard size Bowens mount around the light and use this knob, this will be able to support even bigger soft boxes like the one I have back in Italy, which is a 90 centimeter soft box. It's quite heavy actually, and the handle doesn't have any problem in supporting those kind of soft boxes. So yeah, the build is great, I think. Cool feature, talking about the handle, it works as a support for your battery pack. You're simply going to attach it there and then place your batteries in the battery pack. And now your light becomes a completely portable light. You can use it in daytime. You can also use it in nighttime, outdoors. If you have a talent walking through the street, for example, you can just follow your talent with the light. Unfortunately, you can't replace the batteries when the light is on. For certain devices, when you have dual batteries, you can replace one battery at a time and keep your tool running. In this case, you have to turn the light off, replace the batteries, and turn your light on again. How do we use this light? To control the light, we have three different options. The light itself, at the back, you have all of your settings, power on, and then you have two different dials. One is for the power. This is 100% now. We're going down to 1%. That's 1%. Wow, check it out. Okay, the other one is for the temperature, and again we go from 2800 Kelvin to 6500. Simple as that. Now I'm gonna place this down. I'm going to show you the other ways to use your light, which are the remote controller. As I mentioned, you can control through the remote controller different groups of lights. If you have the ML60 lights, for example, you can control them at the same time or separately as well through different groups. So I can set up the ML daylight on one group and the ML60Bi on a different group, and with the same remote controller, I can manage both of them. So for example, I show you, now I'm connected to the ML daylight, which is the key light now. It's off, and I turn it on, and let's turn off this light. So I need to change the channel. I go to channel 2, there you go, and now I turn it off, and my key light is still on, right? It's great. Ooh, so powerful. Through the remote controller, of course, you can set up the temperature of the light as well. You simply want to go to set and go up and down. There you go. I just changed the temperature. The third option is to download the Godox app on your phone. Open up the app. You need to turn on the Bluetooth and the location of your smartphone, on your smartphone. The app will recognize your light through the Bluetooth. Click on the light, and now you have different faders, one for the temperature. There you go. This is the simplest and quickest way actually to control your light. Also, you have a tint fader, which is not usable with this light because it doesn't offer you any tint, change of tint. And then you get, of course, the power fader. There you go, very simple. Go back to 0. Important feature for the people that are going to use this light for YouTube videos, it's the fan noise. These lights are very quiet, guys. If you put them on the stand a meter away from you, you will not pick up any sound with your microphone. But anyway, I've got 2 lights on at the moment. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna place this at 100%. The ML60 daylight is at 65%. I mean, I can hear this light because it's literally next to my ear, and that's what you probably can pick. Trust me, you will not get any sound in your mic if you're using these lights. Also, there's an option to turn the fan off completely, but bear in mind when you do that, the power of the light will only go up to 50%. So you will not be able to reach 100% of power of your light, just because Godox is trying to avoid to overheat the bulb. Let's not forget the effects. On the body of the light or through the app, you will have the ability to turn on and use different effects. I'm using the app right now, candlelight, and automatically the light will change the temperature as well. As you can see, we got the fire, it's pretty cool, lighting, and so on. So you can have fun in recreating your perfect scene or favorite scene. Let's take a couple of tests with diffusers and not diffusers, just for you to have an idea how powerful these tiny lights are. Right, guys, can you see me? That was a joke. Of course you can't. I'm gonna turn on the light at 25% of power. Here I am. All my blinds are down, so my room is literally pitch black. I have on the light 2 layers of diffusion and the honeycomb grid as well. Again, 25% of power, temperature 5600 Kelvin. My settings on the camera I'm recording right now are at 24 frames per second, shutter speed double that, so 1/48 of a second. The ISO is at 400 and the aperture f2.8, so as open as it can go. There you go. That's how you can see me. It's pretty good up there. We can go up to 50%. 50% definitely better exposed. Let's go to 75%. There you go. Nice. 100. There I am. And the good thing of bicolor lights is that you can match the actual light of the day. So if it's morning, early morning, where the light is soft and more yellow, then you can do that. And we're gonna go down here with the temperature. Bit too orange, but if you have a nice sunset, you can match it up. Now we're gonna do some other tests, and we're gonna take the honeycomb grid down and the small diffuser, the internal diffuser of the light. I think you always want to have at least 1 layer of diffusion on the light, especially for YouTube videos. For other things, you might get rid of it and use a reflector, but for this kind of purpose, definitely I recommend 1 layer of diffusion at least. So I'm gonna take it down and show you how it works. Here I am, light at 100%, wow, full power only the big layer of diffusion on the light, I'm overexposed on my face. Let's go to 75 and see if that is a good point. Yeah, still a bit bright. You can probably dim it down in post-production, but in my case, I would probably use it at 50% for this type of videos, like so. That's definitely adjustable in post. There you go. As you can see, there's much more light at the back as well, so it's just leaking too much without the honeycomb grid, which actually helps to direct the light. See? Wow. Yeah, I love the honeycomb grid. And right, now I'm gonna share my thoughts. Well, as you might have understood already, I love these lights. I can't recommend them more. They're portable, they're professional, they look great as well. Again, I love the design. I love the fact they come in this lovely case. They were actually one of the few kits on the Godox website that came with the bag, and I think it's very important when you are a filmmaker or photographer, as I am, that commutes a lot. Living in a big city, you need to get trains, you know, underground, buses, so on. You need portable gear. This is a great option. I also use these lights for all my thumbnails you see on my YouTube channel when I'm indoors, again, when I'm taking photographs of the products I'm reviewing, or even taking photos of myself. Once again, thumb up for the kit. If you have any questions, drop a comment down here, hit the subscribe button. I hope the video helped out. More stuff coming. Go and check my With You clothing brand on my website. You will also find presets for your Lightroom, for your photography, courses, online courses for video editing, a lot of stuff. Go and subscribe to my website as well, mamoair.com. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Check this out.